Konnichiwa, hola, hey y'all.
What's up, you guys? Hope you guys are having a nice Halloween. So we just wanted to do a couple of series just to dedicate to Halloween, of course, with talking about horror films.
So far we've done villains, we've celebrated black people that survived in horror movies, which is fucking rare. And now we are presenting our top 10 final girls.
Okay? Now, if you don't know what a final girl is, a final girl is usually a woman in a horror movie that survives by any means necessary. Either she's fighting, and she's like strategic and hiding from the killer, whatever means necessary.
She goes from her emotional and vulnerable self to find her inner strength to defeat and mask out the killer.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to present our top 10 final girls.
Okay, and coming in at number 10 is Julie James from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
This is exactly what he wants. We can't go to the police, not now. He's made sure of that. He's just out there and he's watching us and waiting. What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
She's played by Jennifer Love Hewitt, and in my opinion, I mean,
she's number 10 only because honestly, and I think we both agree, she was sort of the weak final girl, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Most final girls do it on their own at the end, and she sort of had help from her man in each one, so that's why she's kind of like at the bottom
of the list. Coming in at number 9 is Natalie Simon from Urban Legend.
Please, I don't want to die. I don't want to
Now, we ranked her low just because overall the Urban Legend series are not really...
It's not really up to par right now. It was cool the first one, and then second, and then it just tumbled down. So we put her just to know, like, you know, we seen it, we loved her in it. She was sort of vulnerable, but yet kind of irritating to me. I don't know why, but yeah, she's number 9 on our list. She made it, unfortunately. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, and then coming in at number 8 is Michelle from 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Walk out on me? After I saved you and kept you safe, this is how you repay me.
No. This is...
Now, I think a lot of people wouldn't consider this a horror movie, but when I watched it, it was pretty surreal because it seemed really scary. Okay, to wake up in someone's house and he's talking about you can't leave, you know, and she's trying to figure out.
You just assuming this guy's crazy, like he has a border down
bunker basement.
Yeah.
Where he's holding not only her but another person hostage, and he's saying he's not telling you the reason why you can't go out, but she wants to trust him. Like, okay, and then when she finally does come out, she realized the world's been taken over by aliens or some species.
And she kind of figured homeboy was kind of right. Yeah.
But she was able to defend herself through one of the little spaceships, and instead of running away, she decides to go towards the area and fight. Yeah. So that's what makes her a final girl, okay? And then coming in at number 7 is Sarah from The Descent. Now, I don't know if you guys watched this show, watched this movie because it's a little underrated.
Yeah.
But it's basically about a group of girls who goes underground, like
Hiking?
like
Underground hiking?
yeah, like rock
or
climbing, whatever.
exploring
It's
or whatever.
exploring. And I guess her so-called friend said like, "Oh, this is an undiscovered. No one knows we're here," which is so stupid. And they end up finding out that there's like a species, creatures that used to be human are now down there and they eat people. Okay, and she was able to survive. I mean, you know, depending on which one you've seen, I don't know if she survived or not because there's two different versions to the end of the film. But in my opinion,
We saw the original one, so she survived. I mean,
yeah, she did her thing. Like at first she was scared, but she was like, okay, I'm not about to die down here, okay?
So she fought back.
Okay. And then coming in at number 6 is Mia Allen from
The
Evil Dead.
series.
Yeah.
I will feast on your soul.
Face on this motherfucker! Go back down, bitch.
Now, I know like the original Evil Dead was kind of like campy in a way, but the remake of
Oh
Evil
my
Dead,
god. Fucking disgusting.
that was on some other stuff.
That's a whole nother level.
I couldn't imagine even being in that scenario. Okay?
I swear to God, I would just be in a room and just called up in the bed, like just somewhere, like I don't want to come out. I'm not coming out. I don't want to deal with none of that shit.
Yeah, so it was basically getting possessed by a demon. Demon can either have you cut your arm off, or you know, put a needle in your eye,
and make it worse. It can not only possess you, it can possess parts of your body. Mm-hmm. So they had to cut shit off too, like your leg or your arm. Mm-hmm. It was fucking crazy.
And then for Mia to go out there just to overcome her addiction, and then all of a sudden
deal with the demon possessing.
Yeah,
that takes real hard.
Mm-hmm. That's why she's number 6 on our list. Okay, coming in at number 5 is Erin from Your Next. Now, this is
our favorite. She was the shit.
She is a different type of final girl, okay? Like,
she wasn't scared. She knew exactly what to do. That bitch was a survivalist.
From the jump, she already knows. She's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to do this and this and this. I'm gonna need to get this weapon.
Get that borderline up. Yeah. Get these weapons up. We're gonna set a trap right here. That bitch had a plan after a plan after a plan, and she didn't play that shit. No matter who you were.
Coming in at number 4 is Ellen Ripley from
the Alien series.
away from her, you bitch!
Yeah.
I mean, what's not to really love about Erin Ripley? Sigourney Weaver played the shit out of this character.
Mm-hmm.
She made science fiction horror, if that makes sense to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a final girl only because she was smart. She may have been a little vulnerable, but at the same time, she had an inner toughness to let y'all know, like, just because I'm smart, don't mean I'm not gonna get out, y'all.
Okay. Okay, now we're going into the top 3 final girls, okay? And then coming in at number 3 is Nancy Thompson from A Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm crazy after all.
Now, if I was a teenager, okay, I wouldn't know what to do. I'll make sure I'll be popping pills to stay awake, drinking coffee, down 24/7, all night to go
that
to
would
sleep.
exhaust me at the same time. Yeah, I don't think I would be making it because I already have weird fucked up dreams as it is. But for her to actually have a plan in motion and survive that takes guts.
Oh no, it really does, because I'll be afraid to even try to go to sleep to see if I can beat Freddy. Okay, I'll be like, I'll forget I was in a
panic
attack. Yeah. And of course, she's a classic too, because this is like one of the OGs, okay, from like horror films. So we gotta give props out to her. So coming in at number 2 is Sidney Prescott, okay, from the Scream series.
And don't come out until I can get you, okay? Just like, okay.
Now, Sydney is a trooper, okay? Because like movie after movie, she's always dealing with something, okay?
And it mostly comes to like either friends or family. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, think about drama in your life, okay? She got a lot of drama in her life because no matter what she does, she cannot escape whoever's trying to kill her, okay? Now, mind you, every film has like a different killer, so it's not like the same person.
Yeah.
But yet, she's always wrapped into it.
Or then revealing a long lost brother or a cousin from your mother's side of the family.
Even your niece, okay? Your niece. Okay? Speaking of family, because it seems like this is the tradition in horror films, okay? Coming in at number 1, y'all already know.
Laurie Strode from the Halloween series.
Okay?
Mom!
And this heifer has been doing it for 20, 40 years. 40 years.
Honestly, I couldn't do it. Okay?
I give up. I'll be a Unabomber. You will never hear from me. Ever.
Yeah. She, like, day after day, she's constantly being stalked, okay, by Michael Myers.
Her brother.
I don't know why he
brother.
wants to kill off his family members. I don't know what the deal is with that, but he always coming after her, and she always managed to fight back. Okay, she is not even scared no more. She like, oh, Michael's coming. Okay.
Okay.
Which one you want to use? You want to use the gun, knife, what? What do you want to do?
What you got?
Okay, especially with the recent film that came out.
Oh my God.
She's still doing it.
Still doing it.
Okay.
And see, we really didn't know to be a spoiler, not to spoil anything, but it's going to be 2 more Halloween films. Mm-hmm. And she's still starring in it. She's still doing the damn thing. So make sure y'all look out for that too when it comes out.
Okay. But what do you guys think? Do you think that we missed some people on this list, or do you think it was a different ranking? Let us know in the comments, who is your favorite final girl? Happy Halloween.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.